Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're going on a journey to master some essential English vocabulary all about cars. Whether you're learning English to travel, work, or just expand your skills, knowing how to talk about cars is super useful. Imagine you need to rent a car, or maybe you have a problem with your own car and need to explain it to a mechanic. Knowing these words will make your life so much easier. So let's buckle up and get started on driving your English skills forward. We'll cover everything from the outside to the inside and even what's under the hood. By the end of this video, you'll be able to talk about cars with confidence. Let's start with the very basics, the main parts of a car's exterior. Think of the car's body. The front of the car has a part called the bumper. This is designed to absorb impact in a minor collision. Right above the bumper, you have the grille, which allows air to flow into the engine. And what covers the engine? That's called the hood in American English or the bonnet in British English. To check your engine oil, you'll need to open the hood. Now let's move to the back of the car. Just like the front, the back also has a bumper. The storage area at the very back is called the trunk in American English. If you're in the UK, you'll call it the boot. This is where you put your luggage, groceries, or anything else you need to transport. So you'd say, "Could you please put your suitcase in the trunk?" Or, "My shopping bags are in the boot." Let's talk about how you see out of the car. The large glass window at the front is the windshield. It protects you from wind, rain, and debris. Attached to the windshield are the windshield wipers, which you use to clear away rain or dirt. The window at the back is called the rear window. And the windows on the sides are simply the side windows. You can usually roll them down to get some fresh air. Now let's look at the sides of the car. You have the doors, of course, which you use to get in and out. Each door has a handle. And attached to the front doors, you'll usually find the side view mirrors or wing mirrors. These are crucial for seeing what's happening behind and beside you when you're driving. Most cars have one on the driver's side and one on the passenger's side. What does the car stand on? The wheels, of course. A wheel is made up of two main parts. The rubber part that touches the road is the tire, or tire in British English. The metal part in the middle is the rim. It's important to make sure your tires have enough air and good tread to be safe on the road. A mechanic might tell you, your front tires are worn and need to be replaced. Safety is the most important part of driving. So let's learn the vocabulary for safety features. Lights are essential. At the front, you have the headlights, which you turn on at night or in poor visibility. Your car also has taillights at the back, which are red and let drivers behind you see your car. When you press the brake pedal, your brake lights turn on. These are bright red lights that signal you are slowing down or stopping. How do you tell other drivers you're planning to turn or change lanes? You use your turn signals, also known as indicators or blinkers. You have them at the front, back, and sometimes on the side mirrors. If you're turning right, you signal right. If you're turning left, you signal left. It's a very important part of communicating with other drivers on the road. Now, let's open the door and look inside the car. The area where the driver sits is often called the cockpit. The most important control is the steering wheel, which you use to guide the car. In the center of the steering wheel is the horn, which you press to make a loud sound to alert others. Behind the steering wheel is the instrument panel or dashboard. This is where you find the speedometer, which shows how fast you're going, and the fuel gauge, which shows how much gasoline is in the tank. Down by your feet are the pedals. In an automatic car, you have two, the accelerator or gas pedal to make the car go faster and the brake pedal to slow down and stop. In a manual car, also known as a stick shift, you have a third pedal on the left called the clutch. You use this when you change gears with the gear shift, which is the lever usually located between the front seats. Let's talk about comfort and convenience inside the car. You sit on the seats, of course. The driver's seat and the one next to it are the front seats. The seat next to the driver is called the passenger seat. The seats in the back are the back seats or rear seats. For safety, everyone must wear a seatbelt. You should always buckle up before you start driving. To keep things organized, cars have storage spots. The compartment in the dashboard in front of the passenger seat is called the glove compartment or glove box. It's a handy place to keep the car's manual, registration documents, and maybe a pair of sunglasses. Most cars also have cup holders to hold your drinks securely. Now, let's lift the hood and peek at the heart of the car. The most important part here is the engine. The engine is what makes the car move. It's a very complex piece of machinery. You don't need to know every single part, but knowing the word engine is essential. If your car breaks down, you might say, "I think there's a problem with the engine." Inside the engine bay, you'll also find the battery. The battery provides the electrical power to start the car and run all the electronics, like the lights and the radio. If your car won't start, it could be a dead battery. You might need a jump start to get it going again. Another important component is the radiator. It helps to keep the engine from overheating by circulating a fluid called coolant. To make sure your car runs smoothly, you need to check its fluids regularly. We already mentioned fuel or gas. You also have engine oil, which lubricates the engine parts. You can check the oil level using a long, thin stick called the dipstick. There's also windshield washer fluid, which you use with the wipers to clean your windshield. Let's review with a quick scenario. Imagine you're at a rental car agency. You might say, "I'd like to rent a mid-size automatic car." The agent gives you the keys. You walk to the car and put your luggage in the trunk. Before you drive off, you adjust your seat and the side view mirrors. You buckle your seatbelt. You check the fuel gauge to make sure you have enough gas. You turn on the headlights because it's getting dark. You use your turn signal to pull out of the parking spot. See? You're already using the vocabulary. Or imagine you have a problem. You call a roadside assistance service and say, "My car broke down. The engine made a strange noise and then it just stopped. All the lights on my dashboard are on." Or maybe, "I have a flat tire. Can you send someone to help me change it?" Knowing these terms helps you communicate clearly and get the help you need without confusion. Learning vocabulary in contexts like this is one of the best ways to make it stick. So next time you're in a car, or even just see one on the street, try to name the parts you see. Point to the hood, the trunk, the wheels, the headlights. When you get in, identify the steering wheel, the dashboard, and the gear shift. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. This was a tour of the most essential car vocabulary for English learners. We covered the exterior, the interior, the safety features, and even a little bit of what's under the hood. Of course, there's always more to learn, but this is a fantastic starting point that will help you in many real-life situations. I hope you found this lesson helpful and feel more confident in your English skills. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more English lessons. Let us know in the comments if there are other topics you'd like us to cover. See you in the next video.